Arian was no ordinary boy. From the moment he opened his eyes, the world seemed to pause and take notice. He had eyes like emerald fire, reflecting a soul untouched by the world's cynicism. Those eyes held a depth that spoke of ancient wisdom and an unyielding spirit. His smile, a beacon of pure sunshine, could light up even the gloomiest corners. It was a smile that promised hope and joy, a smile that could mend broken hearts. Arian believed in kindness, in the inherent goodness residing within everyone. He was always ready to lend a helping hand, to share his toys, and to offer a comforting hug. He saw the world through rose-tinted glasses, a world painted in hues of love and laughter. Every flower, every laugh, every moment was a treasure to him. Little did he know, fate had a cruel lesson in store for him. The storm clouds of destiny were gathering, casting shadows over his bright world. Arian's days were filled with simple joys. He found happiness in the little things, like playing with a ball, running freely in the park, and spending time with his beloved pet. He loved chasing butterflies in the park, their wings like rainbows fluttering against the azure sky. Each butterfly was a symbol of freedom and beauty, a fleeting moment of magic. He found solace in his grandmother's stories, tales spun from moonlight and dreams. Her words were a sanctuary, a place where he could escape and let his imagination soar. He was the embodiment of innocence, a stark contrast to the darkness that lurked around the corner. Arian's pure heart and untainted spirit were a beacon of light in a world that could be so dark. School, for Arian, was not a temple of learning, but a battleground. Each morning, he would dread the sound of the school bell, knowing it signaled the start of another day of torment. Every day, he braved the playground gauntlet, his tormentors waiting to pounce. The playground, meant for laughter and play, had become a minefield of fear and anxiety for him. They mocked his gentle nature, his unwavering belief in kindness. His attempts to befriend them were met with jeers and cruel laughter, making him retreat further into his shell. His emerald eyes, once sparkling with joy, now welled up with unshed tears. The pain of rejection and cruelty was etched deeply into his young face. The ringleader was Vikram, a boy with a cruel streak as wide as the Ganges. Vikram's presence was a dark cloud over Arian's school life, always looming, always threatening. He delighted in crushing the weak, in watching the light fade from Arian's eyes. Each act of cruelty seemed to fuel his sense of power and control. Every day, the torment escalated. What started as name-calling and teasing soon turned into physical bullying and psychological warfare. Vikram and his cronies tripped Arian in the corridors, hid his books, scribbled insults on his uniform. They left no stone unturned in their mission to break his spirit. Arian's spirit, once unbreakable, began to crack under the relentless pressure. The weight of their cruelty was a heavy burden for his young shoulders to bear. The constant bullying took its toll. Arian's inherent optimism began to waver. He started questioning everything he held dear. Was kindness truly a weakness? Was power the only language the world understood? A seed of darkness, planted by the hands of his tormentors, began to sprout within him. One day, Vikram crossed a line. He tore apart Arian's most prized possession, a hand-painted card from his grandmother. That day, something snapped in Arian. The world around him blurred, replaced by a blinding rage. His fists clenched, his emerald eyes now blazing with a cold fury. He was no longer the innocent boy who chased butterflies. Section 4. The Twisted Hero Within. The transformation was gradual, insidious. It crept into Arian's life like a shadow, unnoticed at first, but growing ever more pervasive. Arian started fighting back, using his intellect to outsmart his bullies. He realized that brute strength wasn't his only weapon. His mind was sharper than any blade. He learned that fear commanded more respect than kindness. The more he instilled fear, the more control he gained over his surroundings. He built walls around his heart, shielding it from further pain. These walls were not just emotional barriers, but also a fortress of solitude. The boy who once abhorred violence now found a perverse satisfaction in it. Each act of aggression became a twisted form of validation. Arian's story is a tragic reminder that every villain was once a hero. His journey from innocence to malevolence is a cautionary tale. A hero might kill to save the world. A villain might destroy it to save you. The line between heroism and villainy is often blurred. Both driven by conviction, their paths diverge at the crossroads of pain and retribution. Each choice they make is a step further down their chosen path. Arian, the boy with emerald eyes, had become a reflection of the darkness he had fought so hard to resist. His transformation was complete, and the hero within was lost forever. Section 5. Subscribe for more. What are your thoughts on Arian's transformation? Is he a victim or a villain? Share your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking stories.